Hello everyone. Welcome to the India Power BI User Group Meetup for Feb 2017. I, Vishal Soni, welcome you for this particular meetup. And as we have been, it's known to most of us, we have been conducting the sessions regarding various topics on Power BI. And this all is conducted under the India Power BI User Group, which we have formed since quite some long time. Here is my brief detail about my profile. We have been conducting several sessions on various topics. It's basically I'd like to introduce the new members regarding this particular group. That this India Power BI User Group is basically a group formed by tech enthusiasts. It's basically based in India, and for all the users or all the people who are interested regarding Power BI or any other BI related analytical topics. So here we discuss and share our experiences regarding how to use Power BI, how we have used it for some of our previous projects or some other solutions, and we keep sharing them on a fixed frequency. So in this particular session, what we have planned is we'll be sharing our experiences regarding Microsoft's HD Insight service. It's basically the Microsoft's service for big data. If you are aware, Microsoft is providing HD Insight as its cloud-based big data service, where we can use all the Hadoop-related ecosystem on a subscription basis. So basically, it's Microsoft's big data on cloud. So here there are various concepts and technologies involved, like using HD Insight, we can store the data there in form of blobs, and we can create Hive. We can store that data in tabular format using Hive. So in this particular session, what we are going to have a look is we'll be sharing or fetching the data. We'll have some data stored inside HD Insight that will be in form of a Hive table, and from there we'll use Power BI to fetch the data from HD Insight into the Power BI desktop, and we'll use it to create some visualizations. So this is what we are going to see here today, and for this I have my friend with me, Kshitij. Kshitij will be helping out, and he will be demonstrating us all the steps and everything. So maybe straight away handing over to Kshitij now.
Good afternoon, everyone. So I'm Kshitij. I'm working with Vishal Soni on big data projects and Power BI projects. And today in this session we are going to look on how to pull the data from HD Insight into the Power BI. So can you able to see my screen?
Yeah, we are able to see your screen, and right now it is showing a screen within screen. So maybe you can take us to the actual page. Yeah, we can see your Power BI desktop screen now.
Okay. Okay. To start with, we first need to download Hive ODBC driver from the given link. This is the link.
So actually, for this particular exercise, we have created a step-by-step document in which all the steps are mentioned, and we'll be also sharing the document along with the recording. So everyone will have the access at the later stage also. So basically, for this particular scenario, what we already have in place is we have already created a HD Insight cluster. Maybe Kshitij, if you have that open, will you be able to showcase that? Okay, so yeah, can you tell us something in brief about this one?
This is a HD Insight cluster, which is connected to a storage uh, which we created here. And in this storage, we store the data, and the data is stored in high tables, and which we are going to pull it on the Power BI desktop for the visualization and all that. So to connect to the Power BI, we first need to download the ODBC driver, high ODBC driver. This is the link, and from here you can download it. If you have 32-bit machine, you need to download this, and if you have 64-bit machine, you need to download this. And for this, I have already downloaded ODBC driver in my machine, so that it will be easy to understand.
Okay, so what basically we are doing here is we are going to connect a desktop application, that is Power BI, to one of the cloud-based services. So to create that link, we need some driver or some way, some mechanism to establish the connection. So here Hive ODBC is that particular mechanism. It's ready to download driver which can be used, and the link is already shown. So that is what Kshitij is using right now.
And to connect this, we need to go to the system DNS, in which we have options in sample Microsoft Hive DNS. We need to configure it first. First is by we have a cluster name, cluster BDT 2017. We need to put it here, cluster name. Then other things, port 443, database default, and other things need to be saved. And this is the username of cluster, and we need to put the password inside this. Okay, then we need to test. Is it working or not? Yeah, the test is successful. This means we are connected to our data source.
So here one thing that I would like to point here is essentially we are putting in three values, three variables here. One is the host name, which is actually the URL of the cluster. So this is available when you go to the cluster. When you open your cluster, you will be able to see that link here on the server. Yeah, URL. This is the name of the cluster, and within that URL, that is the thing that is required right now. Okay, so this is one value, and when you create the cluster, you will also need to provide your credentials, ID and password. So these are the three things that we had entered inside this Hive ODBC, and these are the things. These are the three things required. Yeah. Okay, Kshitij. Yeah, Kshitij.
And to pull the data, need to go to get data, more, it's working slow, I think. Yeah, and in here we should take others and connect to ODBC.
Okay, so as you can see,
you need to select data source name.
yeah, as you can see here, Power BI supports a huge variety of data sets. You can import data from almost every kind of thing. So right now we are just using ODBC connection.
From Hive.
Yeah.
Click on OK. Data is pulling from the cluster. This is ODBC. Hive database. And this we have a sample Hive table. default, we have sample hive table. Select it and click on load. This is the sample table present in our HDN site, which we are going to put here.
Okay, so basically Hive is the relational kind of data set available within the HD Insights or any of the Hadoop cluster. It's basically a SQL-like version for the unstructured data, unstructured and semi-structured data. So what we are essentially doing is when we create a cluster, it by default provides a sample data. So right now we are just using that sample data so that if you want to try it by yourself, you will get the same data set within your environment as well, because that's the default thing available. But in case you have any other data set available, any other Hive table created by for your own organization or for your own business scenario, so that will work exactly in the same manner. You can import direct data from your Hive tables directly into Power BI, and you can use it for any kind of visualizations. Essentially, it will create a copy of that entire data. So if you make any changes in this data, that won't be reflected into the original source. It's just a sort of copy. So we are just using one particular instance, and it can be refreshed. We have an option for doing the refresh as well. So if suppose the data at some later point of time it is updating, you'll be able to see the updated data, the updated visualizations, just by clicking a simple refresh button.
Yeah. So for this, we have already uploaded the data here. You can see here I sample table. Now the data is uploading. This is second instance. Data is uploading right now.
So you will, yeah, you will be able to see the progress. It will show the number of rows, the total amount of volume of data that is imported into this tool. So depending on your connection and the size of your data, it might take some time. But once it starts, we can be assured that the entire data will be moved into the desktop, Power BI desktop. So as we can see, it's already started downloading. So if there are some hiccups or some connection issues, it might take some time. Otherwise, we'll have the entire data loaded very soon. Okay.
Okay. So we just need to wait for some time to start with. Just show you the one more. Okay. So this is the data present in our Power BI, and to use by using this data, we are going to create some visualization for the our organization or something like that. If you have your own data, we can use that and create some visualization for the productivity of our organization. So let's check that, how to create that. To create, we need to select visualization device model in same axis, then device platform in the shared axis. Okay. So now add session page view order and value field. Okay, column value. Column value. Okay, now you can see the visual clearly. And one more field, it's query time in line value. Query time in line value. Yes. So this is the chart we're going to see, and in this we can drill up and drill down on any product. Let's take Apple and select it and drill down. Here we can see the number of queries, response time number of queries response time of Apple, right? Which we can clearly see that you can drill up and drill down. To drill up, you can click on this left side corner arrow, up arrow, and to drill down in particular device, if you want to drill down, you can select the and drill down. If you want to drill down in expand in all drill down next level of all the devices, directly click on this. Okay, now we for the other visualization tool, other visualization, you can select click on the blank screen and select on map to see something different in map view. Okay, and now select the location as state and region as state also, and then size is of count of client ID and size column. This is the count of client by state and state. That's mean how many clients are present, how many complaints are there in the particular state. Okay, then we need some slicer to diversify everything. So excuse me, we need to click on the blank space and then take the slicer and take one more slicer and take control inside the slicer. So this is how you can find that in India. I select this India, how many states varies on particular products, like you can see in Delhi, you can see the count of query in Delhi in graph also, and particularly in Delhi you can see here. So this is how you can take your data inside Power BI and make something out of it for your organization. Vishal, would you like to add something in this?
Yeah, okay. What we did here is basically we connected the Microsoft's HD Insight, the data residing inside the cloud-based service, using the Hive ODBC driver. We used ODBC connection to connect and fetch the data from Hive directly into Power BI. So depending on the size and the nature of the data, there are multiple connectivity options available. We have just used one, but there are a vast variety of other options also available, and we are trying to cover each of them one by one in one of the sessions. So this is what we plan here, that for this particular session, actually we had Kshitij had volunteered for sharing his experience. Now as this is an open group, we open it up for or invite everyone to share their own experiences. So all the attendees here or all the viewers, we welcome you to share your, if you wish to share your own experiences regarding how you used Power BI or how efficiently your work was done using Power BI. You are most welcome to reach us out, or if you wish, you can we can plan for your own sessions as well. So that here are some of the links where you can contact us. Basically it's powerbi.com on user group. So it's this is right now hosted on this particular website, where we have been posting all our updates since quite some time. And stay tuned for to this particular link for future updates as well. And is there any feedback or any question regarding what we have done so far today, or what we are planning to do, or what everyone thinks about this particular session? Anyone would like to share your experience? Or maybe if users would like to give their introduction, a brief introduction about yourself, what you are expecting out of this particular session, and how did you like it, or anything. Okay, so maybe we will consider this as a short and sweet one. Okay, yeah, we have a message for Shams. Yeah, thanks a lot. Do we have the recording of the previous sessions? Yeah, we do have the recordings, but we have not made them public yet. We are just identifying, trying to get some particular location where we can post all these videos. Recently, and it's also posted on one of the links here, that we now have a new place where we can host our the content for user groups, for any all the Power BI specific user groups. So there is a new website, powerbiusergroup.com, and here we are planning to host all the previous sessions as well as the this one and the coming sessions. So we'll be posting all the links on this particular group here, and we'll also be circulating these things on the social media channels. So if you are already following us, or even if not, you can do so. Okay, so this is the newly created Power BI user group page, India. We'll be able to see the India user group page. Here it is. So on this particular page, we'll be posting all our recordings, this one as well as the other ones. This is a new page. It's very recently created, maybe around 1 month ago. So this is the first session we are having after the creation of this page, or this entire site. Okay. Any other query, or anyone would like to add something? Okay, so then maybe that was all from our side. If there is anything which you would want to share, you are most welcome. Or else maybe we can call it as a short and sweet meeting for today. And stay tuned on these social channels and this forum. So we'll be posting the next updates and schedule for the next meetings as well in the for this upcoming sessions very soon. And thank you everyone for joining.